First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, the weather is slowly starting to improve. At least we're looking at numbers going the positive direction instead of the negative direction, but we're still in that very frigid air. This kind of situation is not going to rectify itself anytime soon, although as we go through the next 24 hours, we get more of a southerly flow kicking in, and that's going to help the temperatures moderate back into the 30s, which for us around here seems chilly, but will now be considered kind of warm. Here's a look at First Alert Live Doppler radar. We're okay right now as far as the radar is concerned. All is bright and sunny, and we're only, though, at 10 degrees. As we do check around the Mesonet sites at this hour, we're still seeing a lot of single-digit temperatures. It's 8 in Munfordville, 7 up in Hodgenville at this hour, 6s for Campbellsville, Columbia, Albany, 4 still in Edmonton. You got to keep in mind, too, that you guys off to the east of us picked up a little bit more snow cover than we did here in the Bowling Green area and back to the west, where it is a little bit warmer. We're starting to see at least low teens as far as temperatures back to the west of us. And the winds, not quite as breezy as they were yesterday, but still enough of a breeze out there to produce a wind chill. The winds are mostly out of the southwest. That's a good thing. Even though there are winds making it feel even chillier, a southwesterly wind is eventually going to warm us up. Right now, it's still keeping the numbers rather chilly. It still feels like it's 6 below zero in Litchfield. Still feels like it's 3 below zero in Burkesville. 5 below zero is what it feels like in E-Town. At least we're on the positive side here. It feels like 1 degree. As we check live down Scottsville Road, sunny skies for now. We're looking at, well, we just went up another degree. We're at 11 right now with a feels like temperature of 2 above zero. So for the first time in a while, we've got a positive number in the teens for the temperature and a positive number in the wind chill factor. The winds are out of the west-southwest at 5 miles an hour. We check some other sites. There's Franklin at 9 degrees. It feels like it's 1. And that little dusting of snow you had around the Simpson County Courthouse, you can see it's gone now, so that's good. Munfordville, you're at 8 degrees, but it's still there, feels like it's -6. In Greenville, you have warmed all the way to 12 degrees, where you have a feels like temperature of 2. And as we head to Mammoth Cave National Park, a temperature of 7. But it still feels like it's 0. Current temperature reading at the airport, 9 degrees, still below zero off to the north of us, but we're seeing signs of improvement here. At least the southerly winds are starting to warm the temperatures up some. Right now, the wind chill temperature at -1 at the airport. Feels like it's 10 in Memphis, even all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, they have a wind chill factor of 5 degrees, with temperatures starting this morning, even in Florida, in the 20s and 30s, which is pretty unheard of. Here's a look at the 12-hour radar. Starting to see a little bit of activity off to the northwest of us, some upper-level energy, and even with the clouds, we're seeing additional cloud cover coming in on the satellite view here. And so we may see some high clouds try to work in here this afternoon, but we shouldn't see much more than that. This is all just a result of some upper-level energy that's passing through the upper Great Lakes. And a warm front finally back to the west of us, and this warm front is eventually going to head northeast as the high pressure center moves east. That naturally is going to set up that southerly flow over the next few days, and that southerly wind is really going to help us warm up pretty quickly. It won't take long. Now, we got to get through today. We got to get through tonight. But tomorrow, we're going to bring it back into the mid and upper 30s, then into the 40s and 50s as we get into the latter part of the week. Here comes the next system, though, and this one may start with a little bit of a winter mix early Thursday morning, but it should quickly go over to all rain as we get that warmer air streaking through the area, and that is going to stay with us for the remainder of the week and on through the weekend. So we won't see no more of this for a while, at least. We can't discount it altogether for the winter season, which is still young. Mainly sunny. We could see a few high clouds this afternoon. 18 is what we're calling for. Then only down to 14 tonight. That's still cold, but not as cold as it was this morning. Now, tomorrow we'll make it up to 38, and that'll seem almost balmy compared to what we've had. 42 on Thursday. As I said, there could have that little mix in the morning and then over to rain. The best chance of rain, though, coming Friday night into Saturday. Highs in the upper 40s to low 50s, and we stay in the 50s even through Sunday and Monday of next week. We'll be back with more Midday Live in just a minute.